Hi, this is Carolyn Service from o2bstampin.com. Today I'm going to show you this cute little happy birthday card, and it is a flip-flop card. It also has an extra space on the side that you can write your message on. And of course I've made a matching envelope. This is a pretty quick and easy card. We're going to be using the circle thinlit die to make this and our big shot. So we're going to start with a 8.5 by 5.5 inch piece of paper, and you're going to want to make a sandwich so that this actually slides over the top of this bar and under the rest. Okay, then you're going to take your magnetic platform, if you have one, for the big shot. You're going to put a cutting pad down first, and you want this to be as flat as possible. Sometimes after using them for a while they do tend to get a little bit bowed. So the magnet works best if you have one that's flat. Okay, and you can just slide that down, line your paper up, again remembering that this end of the paper goes above the thinlit die. And we're going to put another cutting pad on the top and put it through the big shot. I'm not sure I've got enough room here. And it will creak and moan and groan, but that's okay. It's perfectly normal. Okay. And then when you get it out, it will look like this. Now you'll notice down at the end here there is another line that was made when you put it over the top of this edge, but that's perfect because we're going to want to use that. So to start, you're going to take your left hand side, you're going to fold it back on that score line. And it helps if you have a bone folder, you can just reinforce that. Okay, so back first, then forward second. Again, reinforce that. And then open this back up. And to the right, you're going to come in right at that score line that was created. Make sure I'm getting the right one. Sometimes you may see a little bit of a double one there. Just make sure that you're coming in on the right one. Okay, and then you have your card will look like this. Okay, all right, so to do the stamping, you're going to have a piece of, you can use scrap paper. Mine is measuring about 6 by 3. You should be able to get both of your images for your circles on that size sheet of paper, and you're just going to, I'm using gumball green, you're going to stamp on half of that sheet, about right there ought to be good, and then another one over on this side. Now the alligator comes from the set that's called Zoo Babies, and that item is 130453 for the wood set. And then I've got two, I messed that up. Okay, you only need to actually stamp one of these alligators. I made a mistake with that, not thinking. Okay, so just pretend this piece isn't here for right now. And then I'm also using the Happy Birthday sentiment from the Express Yourself stamp set. That is a hostess set out of the current catalog that will be retiring on June 1st. There's lots of different messages in there that you can use, but I'm always seeming like I need happy birthday cards, so I'm going to use that. And then I'm just going to put that right below the alligator. I'm going to use my 2.5 inch circle punch, turn it over, and punch that out. Then I'm going to turn this mistake over because it has no stamping on the other side, which is what I want. I'm going to use the Bring on the Cake out of the stamp set by the same name, which also is retiring on June the 1st, so you want to make sure that you don't dilly-dally in ordering these supplies if you want them. Then you're also going to take the 2.5-inch punch again, center that, and punch that out. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, then we're going to just take some, actually I'm going to use some of the Tombow multi-purpose glue and a little bit around the outside edge. Of course, you can use any adhesive that you would like for this. And I'm actually going to lay that down flat so I can make sure I get it right in the center. And then I'm going to turn it over on the back side and using the sentiment, Bring on the Cake, I'm going to put that on the other side. So this piece will actually be on the inside of the card. Okay, so far it's looking like this. Okay, now I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White that measures 5 1/8 by 2 3/8. And I am actually going to stamp the alligator. Oh, wrong one. Alligator on the bottom of this piece. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of Tombow glue on the back here. You can use your snail or whatever your favorite adhesive is. And I'm just going to line that up. Okay, dry. Okay, then I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to put a piece of designer paper out of the In Color stacks, designer series stacks. Again, it's measuring 5 1/8 by 5 1/8 inch by 2 3/8 inch. A little bit of glue on the back here. And attach that right there. Okay, and then, last but not least, I'm going to take a piece of the Gumball Green satin stitched ribbon that measures 6 3/4 inch. I'm going to wrap that around the left side of the card here, tie a little knot, and actually I would trim this up, but I just realized I don't have my scissors here with me. So I'm just going to leave that. Just imagine that trimmed. And there you have, oops. There you have your little quick and easy happy birthday card. Bring on the cake. I hope you've enjoyed this quick card. Again, my name is Carolyn Service with O2BStampin.com.